Hi, my name's Oren, and I have an Excel workbook that I'd like to share with other teachers out there who are looking for a gradebook and wanting to manage their classes. So, I guess a good way to explain, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, so let me just briefly go through all the tabs and then I'll show you an example. Okay, so first of all, we have this tab just is the control panel for everything. This controls what goes on each page. So once you populate your students, you'll have students here, and there'll be text entered here and dates, and also an attendance page. This is optional. You can override it if you don't want to mess with grades like this, but I'll go through an example here. And a lot of times I have a very large classes, up to 40 students. I manage them with teams, so you can see there's 1, 2, as many as 10 classes that I manage, and I let the students choose their own team, and once they do, they can this thing will be populated with different names, as you can see. Take an example. When the semester starts, the first thing you want to do is go up here and change the year. So it's now 2013 and it's March. So this will change all the dates for everything. So what you do is you enter the class. Let's see, this is Monday, 9 o'clock, and your university usually gives you a number. You just put that there, building 8, room 205, and the book you're using, Cambridge, and the course is something that you want to do. This is where you cut and paste, and you just put all your students there, and what usually happens is students drop or fail or something like that, so you just have to make sure, and you go back or right click and you clear the contents. It's weighted for freshmen and for upper class. Like I said, you can override the attendance with however many points you want to give them, and you can change these remarks for behavior if that's something you want to do. I don't do that anymore. And also adjusting your participation. You may find at the end of the year there's too many F's, so you can change the number here and scale it down a little bit. On the team cards, there's very little room, so here's a reminder. You can change these to anything you want, and then put in some topics that you want, that you're teaching for that day. Let's go to print. So once you change the date, the class days change there, and the building is all filled in there for you. The attendance, you can let's see here. This attendance, this student has come in late several times. If he's 1 hour late, or if he's over an hour, he gets those points. And let's say he just doesn't make it in that day, and he gets an F for attendance points. And let's see how this looks. So make sure you give your team points for everyone. So this is 8, 5, 6, and 4. And over here it will give points on each student's team, and then they get the team points and individual points. So if a student isn't there that day, he doesn't get the points. So this goes into their participation points. And also there's something here if you're having a game, and you could just press F9 and this will randomly select different students, and you're going to make sure that they don't disappoint their team. We have the remarks, so you can enter however many points it is, so they get a 90, and then the remarks show up 80, they're okay, and that goes into their individual points. And let's see here. This is the assignments. So you have several different as many as you want, and then the attendance. Like I said, you can override the attendance page if you want, and just put your own attendance points in there. And then the midterm and final. So these are weighted averages. So if they're freshmen, they get one weighted average, and if they're upperclassmen, then the weights change to reflect what's needed for that particular class. And here's a student, he's got a D+, but his attendance was too low, so he got an F. Here's a student that got an F for just having low score. So let's go back over here, and I think that's it. Have fun and enjoy your class.